I'm Bob Holland, and occupation is artist, I suppose. My past is everything from automobile styling in Detroit, right out of college. I was a stylist for Ford Motor Company for 10 years. I really don't have a style. When I came off of that industrial design part of my career, that creative aspect of it, one of the things I found out real quick is that it doesn't pay the bills, because the kids love this type of work, but they don't have a checkbook, you know. So I had to come up with a marketing compromise. So the Williamsburg and the tall ships and the more realistic things are what sells. It's a compromise that artists that's supporting a wife and 2 golden retrievers have to come up with. In terms of painting development, you know, it's not just something where you sit down and paint, but you can look through my drawer here and you see all of the literally thousands of ideas that I work with, play with, to come up with the final sketch idea, you know. So I use these little sketches to show kids that it is a process, and don't be frustrated if you sit down and you can't find something to paint. A new car doesn't come off of off the drawing board, you know. I mean, with the first idea, you go through the process, the development stages. That was called the Ascension. I was going through a little spiritual growth, or seeking answers and all that stuff. And it has to do with my interpretation of what happens to the entity as it passes from this dimension into the next. This is heavy stuff, you know, and it's a very difficult thing to put in a painting. Like I mentioned a while ago, is feeding the wife and the golden retrievers. You've got to compromise and come up with something that sells. I don't care whether you think it's prostitution or not. You have to do what buys the Porsche. But hell, that's what it's all about in terms of survival and being able to do what you want to do at the same time, you know? Mm-hmm. Cut.